네, 여러분 안녕하세요. 메가입니다. 오늘도 게임스티 돌아온 더 위쳐2 계속하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 그러면 가보도록 하죠. 오, 여기 상층 감옥 열쇠가 있구만. 이거는 제가 열심히 가져가도록 하겠습니다. 천천히. 안 잡으고 가냐? 그건 아니고.
Stay calm, Arian.
What are you doing here?
Same thing as you.
Yes, but they imprisoned you. Why?
They say I killed Foltest.
Shame. I'd hoped to do that myself. Do you know my mother's fate? Foltest did her no harm.
News you can trust is hard to come by in wartime. I've heard nothing about her.
Fortunately, I know how to restore my family's honor.
Time to think about saving your life.
To me, honor is more important than life.
What do you plan to do?
Not your concern. We must get to the oil store where there's a way out. I'm weak. You must help me.
그래? 뭐? 어려운 일도
I'll wait
아닌데.
here. Return for me once you've cleared the way.
뭐? 안 도와주는 거야? 어이씨 뭐. 그래 뭐 기대도 안 했다. 휴, 일단 다 정리했으니 라발레드에게 돌아가도록 합시다. 라발레드 일단 다 정리를 했거든? 괜찮냐?
Help me up.
알았어. 가자.
Up the stairs. This way.
그래 알았으니까 좀 조용히 좀 해봐.
Second door on the left. That's the oil store.
여기 말하는 거야?
Come with me. There's nothing you can do here.
I've more to do now than ever before.
Alone.
I need no one's aid for what I aim to accomplish.
Is that your final word?
Farewell, Witcher.
그래 뭐 네 맘대로 해라. 우와 이씨. 오 깜짝아. 지금 동숲 소리가 들리는 건 포켓 캠프가 한국에 정식 출시해서 그거 하는 중인 거예요. 어? 여기가 아니야?
Geralt, over here.
아이 정말이지. 알지 나도 모르겠다. 트리스 살아있었구나. 살아있을 줄 알았어. 역시 마법사야.
Something's brewing. Bloody hell, you didn't have to torch the castle.
그건
You
내가
were
한
to
게
sneak
아니야.
out, avoid anything resembling a blood
그것도 내가 한 게
You
아니야.
left me the key to my manacles, not an
아니
invisibility.
내가 한 거 맞지만 내가 암살은 젬병이라서
Not exactly.
암살을 하고
I'm no
왔어.
longer the royal advisor. I've lost my
그러니까
post, my home.
어쌔신 크리드식 암살이지.
Witcher's
목격자가 없으면 암살이라잖아.
Kingslayer's whore.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, Spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago, I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Aedirnian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then. Triss,
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Do you look at my wounds? Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Prepare to cast off! Clear the lines and all aboard!
Line's clear, Captain!
모송살이 있어.
Honor's a curious thing. Honor made Arion fight a mismatched battle against the might of Temeria. Facing defeat, Honor told Arion to bow his neck to save his men. But that same honor prevented him from saving himself.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known The Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roche. No, I'm not making any excuses. And yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
저거는 네커라고. 모넌 미쳐 콜라보에서도 나왔었죠.
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk. Bow low. You stand before a head crowned. That of Demavend, king of Eder, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crown. Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Eder. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael. I want no gold and have no interest in a killer's fate.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his neck. Time to go. Do we have a deal, elf?
어우야 징그럽다. 자, 제 1장이 시작되었습니다. 지금까지 이 튜토리얼이었어요, 무려.
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
Bad time of the month.
자, 갑시다. 내립시다.
Any news from your secret informant?
The port's blocked. Some merchants are being held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
Yorveth rules the forest.
재료는 어차피 제작 안 할 것 같으니까 그냥 냅두고 도식 2,000원검이나 가져가겠습니다. 2,000원검을 해도 의미가 있나 그게? 와, 세이브 미천 날뛰는 거 봐라. 야, 위쳐 1보다 오토 세이브가 아주 참 이게 오토 세이브가 좋은 건 알겠는데 나는 내가 원할 때 세이브를 하고 싶은
Who does it
건데.
belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Hear that?
I smell an elf.
F 냄새. 그래, 엘프 냄새네.
That's Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
드원은 엘프들이 인간을 낮춰 부르는 그런
Since when
겁니다.
did the Scoia'tael hire professional killers
그러니까
to do their
우리로
dirty work?
따지면 짱
The Dwan even.
그런 거예요.
You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. but in all certainty he is no Dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the square tile again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss!
Starley!
그렇지, 우리에겐 마법사가 있어요. 정확히는 소서런지만.
Triss, are you alright?
어이구, 트리스가 쓰러졌어.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close. Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
그래, 가자.
There's even more than that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
그래, 가자고.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
좋았어. 일단 다 된 것 같아요.
You know each other?
Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
Emiavar Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spice merchant.
Did you see that?
Like it.
Squirrels that are very warm.
왜 우리 향신료 맞아?
I saw him with my own eyes.
Who
일단은
are these blokes?
마을 광장으로 가보겠습니다. 그 전에 보자, 명상으로 레벨업 좀 하고. 사실 드워프랑 음유신이라는 얘기 들으면 딱 감이 오실 것 같죠? 예, 누가 사형당하고 있는지. 예. 드워프, 졸탄치베이, 음유신, 단델라이언. 아주 골치 아픈.
Zoltan. Dandelion, my informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
임금면으로 떼어야지.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
어쩔 수 없어. 이거는 진짜.
Geralt! Geralt!
야,
Over here! Help!
너 그러면 안 돼. 게롤트는 지금 국왕시혜자로 찍혀서 숨어 다니는 중이라고.
Step back, White One.
Stand aside. I know those two, and I won't let them hang.
Piss on who you know. The law says they're to hang. Carry on and you'll join them.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion
졸탄
with the
집에 있는 그릇터
Scoia'tael.
있다 저
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for
방탕죄?
debauchery.
그럼 인정.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk. You're spoiling their fun.
Well, freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang, and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady! Look here!
좋아, 어떻게든 정치했다. 안다고.
Want to square with the others?
에이!
Come on up! Got room for one more
D!
deviant?
에이!
They'll hang anyway!
큐티는 싫어! 큐티 되게 싫어!
Got room for one more deviant?
예! 죽이진 않았어. S! D! W! 아이고! S! 아이 진짜! 큐티 싫어! 큐티는 너무 싫어요. 예스! 내가 다 이겼다 이 자식아. 어? 우리 망한 거야?
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
I'd like to report.
Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might look that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, would you? Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes. What about them? They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering
그러니까
their case.
우리로 따지면
The scaffold's no
집행유예
place for
같은
civil
거예요.
conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
뭐 위쳐가 유명하긴 해요. 그러니까 필요한 느낌이라고 해야 하나?
Everything's all.
Oh, we'll taped at the top.
자, 아이고 벌써 이렇게 찍어버렸네. 그러면은 오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다. 시청해주신 여러분 감사합니다.